Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where it is time to raise the flag. It is finally the first match day of the season, Celtic vs Aberdeen. You guys know the drill. Let's get into it. Before we go any further though, thank you guys so much for all the support during the off season. I promise you daily or almost daily content will be back very soon. Only got 4 more days left of trials, so that shall be done in pretty much no time at all. But here we are with the first day. Like, if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the 2022-2023 Scottish Premiership season has absolutely crept up on me and on, I think, the rest of the support. It awfully sneakily as well, I might add. You know, heading into the end of last season, we all thought, you know, it's going to take forever to Celtic be back. But it's literally flown by. I don't know about you guys, but that's just the funny, weird way the world works. You think something's going to take ages, but it just goes past like a blink of an eye. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, let me explain something to you, because you never want to miss a Boys Down Under preview. If you're new to the channel, this is how they go. We go through the fixture, both clubs' forms heading into the match, injuries and suspensions for both teams, my Celtic lineup prediction, and my final score prediction. 5 key things for what should be a high five of a video. That was terrible from me. So anyways, the fixture flag day. Celtic vs Aberdeen, 1:30 AM on a Monday morning here on the east coast of Australia at Celtic Park. Nothing better. Previous form, however, well, it's been pre-season. I would talk about pre-season, and I probably will. Let's ramble on about that. Celtic's pre-season, while we haven't got all the results to show, despite a convincing 2-0 win against Norwich, the results didn't come in because, you know, we would bring on a B team later in the match, and that B team would usually, you know, collapse under a lot of pressure. However, the form and the ability and just the capabilities of the first team have been absolutely incredible. And that was in pre-season as well, where they will probably, you know, they were competing at 100%, but now we're in the real thing. They will be competing at 115%. For Aberdeen as well, while they didn't have a real proper pre-season, they have been competing in the Scottish Cup group stages, and Aberdeen have put in some strong performances. They've gotten some very good results, so that's fair to them, and they should not be a team that people sleep on this season, I don't think. They do look good heading into the start. Now, into injuries and suspensions. For the away side, the Dons currently are dealing with 2 injury setbacks. Connor Barron has been ruled out for this match, and left back Jack McKenzie is in doubt. Also, though, they have a third outage, and that is in Liam Scales, obviously on loan at Aberdeen from Celtic, but he is out as he cannot feature due to the loan obligations of his loan move. As for the Celts, though, Carl Starfelt and Yusuke Itaguchi are both definitely out of contention, even though they, you know, they shouldn't be out for much longer. Carl Starfelt, great to see him. He's been back in training. And then Yusuke Itaguchi, I think he's dealing with a gash on his leg. It might have been infected or something, so he's just working through that. However, Moritz Jens has been confirmed as available for selection. He may be able to make his debut at Celtic Park, his official first team debut. And that actually leads us into the lineup prediction. And if you're new to the channel, let me explain how this works, because my lineups are probably the best out there on YouTube. Now, it's usually a combination of what I think Ange will go with and what my personal opinion on what the team should look like. It's a combination of those two things. It really creates, you know, the best Celtic lineup possible in my eyes. So no more waffling. Let's talk about the lineup. Joe Hart, of course, in between the sticks. Then at right back, it is Josip Juranovic. The 2 centre halves, Cameron Carter-Vickers, and well, you can see I've got Moritz Jens on the screen, and that is because I believe Moritz Jens should start this match at centre back. However, I also believe that Stephen Welsh is equally as good of a chance to start this match. Stevie Welsh, might add, we just rejected a bid for him from Toulouse for £3 million because Ange sees him as part of the first team setup. So if that is true, maybe that is a hint that he will start ahead of Jens against Aberdeen. At left back, I'm going for Greg Taylor, although I would rather see Alexandro Bernabei there. The fact that I think Ange will go with his reliable left back from last season is enough for me to override my opinions on how I think Alexandre Bernabé is better than Greg Taylor in every capacity. Then into the midfield trio, Callum McGregor, Ray Hatate and Matt O'Reilly. I think that is our strongest midfield trio heading into the start of the season. Although David Turnbull, another great option you could chuck in there as well. Aaron Moy probably isn't up to speed yet, so I wouldn't have him in contention. Then into the front three, and really our front three could look any which way, to be honest with you guys. We have so much depth in the attacking ranks, but for me, as you can see, I've gone with Dies and Maida on the left, Jota on the right. They will probably interchange in game in saying that, and then Kyogo up top instead of Jakub Marcus, although really, you could have also Leo Labada on a wing there, and it would still, or Giacomarcus up top. It would still be an incredibly strong and incredibly damaging front three that will just strike fear into the hearts and eyes of oppositions. And in saying that, that leads us into the final score prediction. And I'll be completely honest, I expect a thrashing. I seriously expect Celtic to go out there with a sign of intent to make a statement that we are not going to lose this league title anytime soon. This may be too cocky of a statement on the opening day, on Flag Day, but I don't think Aberdeen have a chance at all of winning this match, let alone getting a result. They do have talent in their squad, don't get me wrong. I don't think they're a bad team, and nor am I trying to say they are a bad team. I think that this season Aberdeen will, under Jim Goodwin, they will go back to, that consistently third, fourth place team. Maybe not third with Hearts' emergence, but fourth, fifth place team like they were, back 4 or 5 years ago when they were even higher. But they will go back to a consistently better team in the Premiership this season. However, with the circumstances of this match, I just don't see it happening, especially not on a day like tomorrow. It's for you guys in the UK, hopefully it's a sunny arvo at Celtic Park, destined for Celtic to go out there to score goals, to entertain the fans, to send a message, because we never stop, It feels like the final match day of the season in a sense that we're going to kick the season off with a bang. We're going to kick the season off just how we ended it last season, with a bang. I think that sounds a lot better. And it's really, I honestly believe we will go out there, the players will go out there and put on a show, but also highlight the capabilities that this is going to be a season to remember for Celtic fans. My score prediction, going for a 6-0 victory, I think. And you know what? I'm going to go bold as well. If 6-0 wasn't bold enough already, a Kyogo hat-trick to top it off. Jota's also scoring one. Jakub Marcus is scoring one when he comes on, and so too is Reo Hatate. But that is all from me. So if you guys did enjoy the video, the first preview of the season, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comments below your score predictions, and until next time, hail, hail.